Hi everybody, it's Julie, and welcome to Christmas in July, the Christmas in July series, 2018. So I'm going to call it CIJ, Christmas in July. And what I have stacked here is my, four of the December dailies are right here. So I'm just going to show you. There's actually five because there's one right here that I started and didn't finish. Yep, it happens. And so I'm going to show you when I first started doing these, the first one that I did and finished. Okay, and finished is the key. It was 2013. And so I used a scrapbook paper cardstock print that I really liked. It's Making Spirits Bright, and I used my cinch. I did all the holes that year because I didn't know how I was going to put it together. And you'll see I do have flip throughs of this, but this one was done in various sizes of pocket scrapbooking. So like Project Life. Lots of journaling in here explaining what we had done. It was every single day what we did. And I used apps to record the weather. I used apps to put writing on my pictures, and I used this paper pad throughout. So it had this this goldish green color. All of the paper, I believe, in this one is basically that. So there is a walkthrough of this. It's done in pages because I was very thorough telling you what I did, where I got it, why I did it. And so that is my first year. And it really was, it's all pretty much pocket planning. Occasionally there's a picture stuck to a picture, and those are just in there. And the reason I do December daily, and I love it, is if I don't get anything else documented for the year, December usually has events and things that are happening that show our home, our yard, all of our children and grandchildren. Even if we aren't able to be with them, I get, they send us their Christmas pictures and a picture of them opening presents and things like that. So I have something, and that's why I really do try and get it put together and finished. So that was 2013. Then in 2014, I had these this hard cardboard stuff that I had picked up at, it was a kit. I think you get like 6 of this size and 6 of another size, or 4 or something like that. Anyway, I took 2 of them, made a cover, used the Yes glue to attach the paper, attached one of the Joy that has the material on it from Michael's. Back then it was the dollar bins. Some flowers, and this was from a Christmas card that somebody had sent, and I just thought it was awesome. So I used my cinch, and this time I've just done the holes, the 3 holes. I went through, I cut out my papers. I'm going to show you in this series how I lay out my December daily. So if December daily is something that you're looking to do, I'm going to show you how I am able to get papers and that go along with the theme of what I'm doing possibly on a certain day. Okay, so there's lots of tags. I did stamping. I stamped ahead of time and cut things out. This is a sticker, clear sticker. A picture of my nativity set. So a lot of the things you'll start to see, and you see them every year, but it's still, it's still part of what I do. Now, some of these should have been glued together. That never happened. It's all good. Okay, so this year I used numbers, and they're all different. It was a sheet of numbers that I had, and then I used sequins throughout, and my format, I believe, is 8x8. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, 8x8 is the format here. So I go through, and some of my pages I cut with a flip, and then if I don't need that much room, I can just cut it off. So I do now make my book pages ahead of time, but I make them knowing that I'll have this flip here, but if I don't need that many pages or that much room, I can cut it off. Okay, so I also just stick pictures in by themselves. This is an envelope filled with stuff. I showed you yesterday that, using a washi tape thing. Now, this special delivery, this is the day that Tommy comes. Tommy is our elf, so I use the special delivery all throughout. I have date stamp somewhere. I think this is so one of these date stamps, and I like to use it. So that was throughout. This particular year I used this set of glitter stickers and these. Here's one of the little, I don't know where this is supposed to be. It came off. Oh well. I made up a bunch of the poinsettias with the holly with the glitter glue on them, and so they are throughout. So this one, again, I used a couple of different paper pads, but there's flip ups, flipped overs, all throughout. And I'm going to be showing you a variety of these, the ways that you can put things in and together. There's a wooden deer that somebody had sent me, a waterfall here, so you can put several pictures. These Christmas trees are paper and washi here. Love them. I think they are so fun. And then there's a tuck here. I think this was the day that I put all these amazing things, and then I didn't take a single picture. So I even have, what do you do if you do that? Here's a big giant pocket. My naughty Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. I collect Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses. I have over 500 sets. I love them. So anyway, so this one, like I said, each number is different. It's a big deal here where I am if it rains. So that might end. Here's another type of flip waterfall to be able to put items. And then here is one of the Christmas parties that we went to, and I made a little flip book of that, and it is inside this pocket here. So just a way of being able to add more. Okay, so again, there is a flip through. That is 2014. So you can look up my December daily flip through 2014 if you want to see more of that. Then I went to a bigger format that I absolutely love. Okay, after doing our trip to Washington, I discovered I love the 8.5 by 11 horizontal, landscape style. I love documenting in this way. Okay, this one's supposed to get a bit, a cardboard cover. It never did. So something I started this year in 2015 was to put a picture of Tom and myself on the cover. So again, now this year's theme, I used more of Victorian paper, and the colors are, you know, more the, well, actually it's quite a variety, because I use like 5 different paper pads. And gold. I had gold all throughout. So these flowers was something that I was using in this one, especially in the beginning here. There's Tommy. There's Carolyn. Taught her how to make a bow. We made our garlands that we use every year now. And so this one, what I did was the pages themselves, like if I use the sparkly here, I had the sparkly here. And I used a lot of tags because they were cut aparts in the paper pad that I had. And I had done a bunch of words with my Cricut. So they are through here. Now this one, you see these stickers. I use these stickers for the to tell the days. Okay, so this year, so far all the years, I've actually dated my you know, the 3rd day of December, the 4th day of December, the 5th day of December. Now the other thing was, now on this one, our Christmas season started early, because I think that we probably, maybe we had no kids for Thanksgiving, so we came home and we started getting Christmas out on the 28th of November. So our documenting starts once we pull, this is Christmas, and I've pulled it out of the shed and have it ready to come up to the house. And so this was the 29th. I was actually fixing, like, the animals in the nativity set had broke, a couple of them and stuff. So our documenting might start on the 29th, 28th, whenever we first pull out Christmas. Okay, and here I've used the 5 here, but it continues over on this page, so I have the 5 here as well. Okay. You see, using washi tape. Now, one thing that happened, I think, yeah, this year, there's decorating outside, was my brother Zach had a stroke. And so that was a very big part of, well, it was a very big part of my December, my family's December, because from the 8th, when he had his stroke, and my dad texted me, and so I got in the car and went until I came home on the 13th. I was at the hospital, in the hospital room with my brother Zach. I stayed with him. So my son got a new car, so that was him. But, so, you know, it's like I took parts of my Facebook posts, and I copied them and put them in here. You know, because your brain is mush when you have something happen. But going ahead and documenting even the hard stuff. And I'm grateful that I did it, because, heck, a lot of that time right now is a blur. And I'm grateful that I did that. So then back to just regular stuff. Okay. So this year, see, I lost the R and the K. I should have sewn that down. Our ugly sweater party. So just, again, this is 2015. So if you want a closer look, you can look up on my channel, December Daily 2015. Okay. Then we have 2016, and the cover hasn't ever gotten even put on. But other than that, and a couple of other things that I always notice when I look through it and go, oh yeah, I didn't ever do that. Okay, so now this is 2016. This one I actually made embellishments ahead of time and then used them throughout. So this is an embellishment that I made using the Tim Holtz numbers and letters, and I punched out 2016 out of one of those gold labels, and then I was able to use the 2016 on something else. I did a bunch of these trees. It's a stamp set, so you have the die and the stamp. I had cut out some of these and been gifted some of these swirly things, and I attached them. I made I did a lot of stamping ahead of time. This right here, Celebrate It Christmas Noel, that is from packaging. From what Celebrate It is Michael's, I believe. So I cut that out. Piece of doily. This was an embellishment that was made ahead of time right here. And then I was able to put it on. Here's one of those bows made using the Fisker's bow punch. December is cut out of off of a paper pad. We have washi here. We have a Heidi Swap file folder is what I used for the front, and I just cut it. And then Heidi Shine, or Heidi Swap, the spray shine things, is the background here. And a picture of me and Tom at our ugly sweater party, and a picture of us with the Grinch, because they were my two favorite pictures. Okay, so this one I used one of the Project Life little inserts that has the 2x2s, and the idea was just to put a bunch of pictures in here, and I got some of them in there, but I never finished it. This is my December daily, Why I Do It, and then I attached our Christmas card for this year on there. So here is an embellishment like I was talking about yesterday. So I've used washi tape, a green, a white. You notice those are not Christmas. They are, actually this is paper. This is a piece of paper, and I used it like washi. And there's one of the poinsettias with a holly leaf and the words joy and happiness off another washi tape. Okay, so here is a little embellishment using a scallop music piece, a bow, a piece of the holly, and a bling. This is material, and so there we have the embellishment, and that was because I was showing the aprons I had made, and so I used pieces of the scraps. This little packet was I made a bunch of hot chocolate packets, and so this was one of them. So these, again, the tree embellishment with the bling, bling, bling and the star. Here's a washi tree. This year I used this paper pad. Well, that's regular paper, but the paper pad that I was using had 1 through 25, and I used my scallop punch and cut them out. So this is year 2016, so you can look up 2016. This is the year that I used a lot, like I said, a lot of embellishments. They were already made ahead of time, and I was able to just go and put them in my my documenting. Okay, this is a sleeve, coffee sleeve, and I used it like an envelope and put my red cup. That this year they didn't have a red cup thing, but so I got the little red cup gift card like that and used it in here. So there are places where things flip, and so anyway, again, another cluster of items. I cut out or punched out a whole bunch of hearts out of all the different papers that I was going to be using. And then I also die cut a whole bunch of the Christmas trees. I used the gold threads throughout, and then washi tape. So a couple pieces of washi tape, the number. Here is one of the trees with the gold and the heart. B4. So this is the kitchen and stuff before. B4. You see? B4, like in bingo. Before and after. Okay. Anyway, I digress. So, again, I put just pictures back to back. Here's Carolyn and me, and we went to the Crush Festival. That's kind of our thing every year, is to go. And it is amazing. It's in Lancaster, California. If you get a chance to come, it's amazing. So here's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. I made one of those things that year. So again, this is 2016. So you can go ahead and look up 2016 and check out my December daily for 2016. I love this format. Here I've used some Project Life pages to be able to document more of our family party that we have, and to get more pictures. And again, I was using these. So I had those, and I had these little round stickers also. That this was day 12. So day 12, day 12. Peas on Earth. I hurt my foot. Used the peas to for the ice pack, and they came out, and they were all, anyway, it was like silly. Peas on Earth. So that is Nimmer in our ugly sweater. This year I had these funny stickers to be able to use for it. This was a tag from something that was ugly sweater related. And so the other thing that can happen is, it's a possibility, and I normally document all the way through New Year's, and sometimes even longer. If we haven't gotten to see our kids yet for Christmas, and we go see them after that, maybe after, it looks like this particular year went through New Year's Eve. Okay, so that is 2016. If you want to see more, you can go ahead and look up 2016, my December daily, on my channel. Now, this is really sad. This is 2000. It's sad, but not. 2017, I decided to make a junk journal, and I used a book, and it's not even close to finished. I have started, I have made public the, because these videos were only in my group, and I've made them public, and so you can go ahead and watch our 2017, and it's a junk journal style, and I got all the way up to the 3rd of December. Okay, so, but what this does show is, I can show you tomorrow that, okay, so, well, I can show you now. So the 4th, the day 4, has a tag, because that was how I was going to do my days. I've decorated the tag for day 4. Here's day 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I've paper clipped the dates in, and back here there was starts the second signature here, and so I apparently I had a picture of me and Tom at the family Christmas party. And so now, there's the third signature. So we have a whole lot of pages for the 25th. I added things to the sides. And there are, and this was New Year's Eve. I have using some digitals and some stickers. So that is all ready to be documented. So we will be doing this. I will finish my book. I will finish last year's December daily. This is embellishments that I had made. I will finish it in during July. So we will be doing this. So for the next couple of days, I will be letting the videos of me making this book go public, and then I'll start on the new one. So this is an envelope here made out of wrapping paper, ready to put something in. Again, I used a book cover, added some cardboard to it, this plaid material. My signature is done with gold, and it's even hanging down here, but the gold threads. And this is an acetate piece that I printed yeah, this is a beautiful vintage doily that I have, and there will be a digital kit that will be including that. So, and here we have some of the painted holly and an embellishment here. So I have my my stuff out to be able to go ahead and start working on this. And so this is going to be 2017, but you can look back at my 2016, 15, 14, 13, and there are walkthrough videos of all those December dailies. So again, welcome to Christmas in July, and it won't just be about December daily on my channel. For Christmas in July, there will be embellishment tutorials and card tutorials, and then some everyday stuff as well. So what would you like to see? Please let me know. I would love to I'd love to know what you'd like to see so I can make the videos that you actually want to see. I hope. I'm exhausted. Grandkids and kiddos wore me out. And my youngest son is moving to Nebraska tonight. So I am going to drive to Ojai and hopefully find him to be able to tell him goodbye and give him a hug. And then I'll be back to the drawing board here. Yeah. I hope you all are having a great summer and stay cool. It looks like it's pretty hot out there everywhere. Here in the United States anyway, it looked pretty hot. In Canada, I know that Joyce was saying that they were very, very warm. So stay cool and hydrated. Find something to celebrate every day. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Bye.